Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode of Chrono Cross. We are jumping right back in where we left off and we are heading towards the docks. We finished getting everything we needed here in Guldov and we are going to be going back to Termina now. Hopefully you all are enjoying this series. I know I am. This has always been one of my favorite games. I have one vivid memory of one point my mom lived in Texas and we went to stay with her for a while, and I remember sitting on the couch in her living room just playing this game for hours that summer. It was a good time. That, and I think I was playing Final Fantasy 7 or 9. I mean, I played 7 all the time, but I think it was also 9. Anyway, we're gonna talk to Matcha here. Are you ready? Ready. Okay then, let's get going. All of you get on the boat. This is our world map here. Only really like 3 or 4 towns in this game. Hey! By whose permission are you docking that boat there? Get that thing out of here right now. You got a problem with that? You don't see any other boats needing to dock, do you? That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is, and cut the jive talk. Yes, ma'am. Totally just bullies him. Okay, we're in Termina. Do what you need to do. All right, now for the most important character in this run-through, in my opinion. We're gonna head right down here. The general and his men are headed for Fort Dragonia. There has been word that the major power of the East Pore is up to something suspicious. They seem to have heard rumors of the Frozen Flame being in El Nido and are coming to investigate. My, then that means the Pore army might invade this town any time now. I wonder if we'll be alright. Yes, that is why we are moving to the fort for a while. That fort is far from town, so it is not used normally, but it has good defenses. I was ordered to remain at the manor and protect Miss Riddle, but she felt very uneasy about the way General Viper was acting before he left, so... What are you going to do? Aren't you going to get in trouble if you leave the manor? Yes. Still, I can't stop thinking about it, so I'm planning to infiltrate the fort by boat. Are you sure about that? If worse comes to worse, you might be discharged from the Acacia Dragoons. Yes, I will act in accordance with my faith, even if I have to break military regulations. I must go. Ma'am, I will come back to buy your flowers from you when I return. Take care. And then just jumps the freaking wall. I'm going to feel insecure without the Acacia Dragoons protecting the town. This town is peaceful only because the Dragoon Knights guard us. We're gonna follow him. I think we just talked to Matcha. I'm gonna head home soon, but what you gonna do now? I don't know what happened 10 years ago or what's going on now, but don't you want to get things straight? Or do you want to go live somewhere in peace and quiet? Straighten things out. Attaboy, I knew you wouldn't give up. Life is a journey to find yourself. That's how everyone grows up. So where do we go to find out what's going on? What? So you say we need to go after Lynx and General Viper into Fort Dragonia. Oop. Forgot to put my phone on silent. There we go. Did you hear? The Fort Dragonia is a ruin of the extinct Dragonians. People say they conducted strange ceremonies, and most folks from Goldov won't go near the place. You gotta wonder what they're up to with the dragon tier there. It gives me the chills. Also, you've got to go through Mount Pyre to get to that fort. You're gonna need to get there by boat. I know, you can borrow this boat. Just a little farewell gift from me. Don't worry, that brat son of mine's not gonna use it for anything good anyway. Serge borrowed the boat from Matcha. So excited to have Glenn. I need to borrow a boat. Oops, you're just a tad too late. I just lent this boat to someone else. Ask this boy here. I need to borrow a boat. I'm trying to get to Fort Dragonia. Fort Dragonia? Wow, what a coincidence. These kids have some business there too. You are the young man that gave us the bellflower. Thank you again. Miss Riddle greatly appreciated your kindness. You two already know each other. What great timing. On the road you need a companion. In life you need kindness. Join in with them on their trip to the fort. So, what will it be? Let him join, of course! Thank you. I have a suggestion before heading to the fort. When we get on the boat, first head north, then east. You should find a small island there. A retired master knight of the Dragoons named Radius lives there. Now, when me and my big brother were young, he used to look after us quite often. We should go ask for his advice before going any further. There are many frightful rumors about that fort. Who knows what to expect there? Glenn joined your party. Alright, and of course we're kicking Pawshel out for Glenn. Glenn is a green innate, and he has great strength and resistance. He's a little slow, but that's fine. Our fastest character is Mojo with 26 agility. We'll keep Nikki for the moment, but he's not going to be a permanent fixture in the party. I want him specifically for the next part we're going to be doing. I'm a little worried about you. Do you want me to come along? Let her join. Matcha joins your party. We're not going to use her in the party though, but we are going to take a look. She is red innate, and look at her strength in magic. She's pretty good. But we'll just keep what we have. Then I'll be heading home. That mischievous son of mine's probably starving. Be careful out there. If you ever need something, stop by Goldov again. This is funny. So we took a boat here, and she's just gonna straight up swim back to freaking land. Oh. Alright, so now that we have Glenn, who is one of my all-time favorite characters, he comes with a copper sword and copper mail. Good. We're gonna slap a copper helmet on him. Well, let's see. We don't want that. We're gonna give him that, and he doesn't need the magic ring. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna give him some elements. He is pretty much a permanent fixture in the party, so we're gonna auto-allocate Glenn only, and just check what it gave him. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So he has an ability called Dash and Gash. If he has a level 3 element in battle, at the same time that Surge has a level 3 element, you can use them both together, and it will use the ability Cross Slash. And it is one of the very few, I think there's a total of like 8 double use elements in the game, and it is just phenomenal. But we still have one piece of iron that we got earlier. Oh wait, I'm talking to this guy. Looks like this marketing thing is important, just like my brother said. After lowering the price as you suggested, they started selling like crazy. If you don't mind leftovers, please have some yourself. You have taken a Viper Churro. Not bad, it even revitalizes you. Oh, not yet. Later on, you get an item from him for that. Alright, so we're going to pop in the smithy here. Welcome! This here's the official blacksmith of the Acacia Dragoons. Alright, so we're going to forge weapons, and then we want an iron sword for Glenn. We have one piece of iron. yeah, there's nothing else we can really do. Can't make any iron armor, unfortunately. Alright. Do you know about this? This is an amazing material called rainbow that can be smithed into very fine items. When we were young, we went out to search for it ourselves, but never found it. We stopped searching when Karsh was born. Children are far more valuable than any treasure, you know. But that man hasn't been shut down yet. Who knows when he might yell out that he's going back on his search. Take your business up to the counter, Ken. So, these two are Karsh's parents. So, let's give Glenn that new iron sword. Boosts him from 23 to 26 damage. Or strength, I should say. Alright, and then I think that's all we need in Termina for now. So we are going to, instead of taking the boat just yet, we're actually going to go back to Viper Manor. Do we need to beat you up? Bust it up! We'll use this to get a chance for that large stat boost that we need. Now, if we were to go here, see X Strike. It would use both Surge and Glen. We're not going to do it, obviously, right now, but interesting to see it anyway. If you've played Chrono Trigger, it's pretty much the same as... Oh, wow. Brain Fog. As Frog and Chrono's X-Slash that they do. Got 3 HP, 3 HP, 1 HP. Thank goodness they got that Recover All. We're going to open the manor here. Alright. There should only be a few Dragoons left in here. Open the gate. Go in here. If you remember, we talked to that one guy about leaving a key over here. And now we have the parlor key. Can't go that way. Let's see. If we go in her office, what the heck? Lucy isn't here. She might be on the roof terrace. More importantly, could you let me out of here? I'm still new around here, so I got lost and ended up in here by mistake. Don't worry, I wasn't snooping around or anything. Really? Well, take care. Uh-huh, sure. Okay, Pip's gone. I don't think you could take this without her. Okay. Being in there. And then this is the one you need Viper for. Come on. I think we can snag this now. Oh, no. I think you need Zoa for that. And that's Karsh's room. So we don't need anything in there. Alright, next stop, the library. The 4 devas and most of the dragoons have accompanied him. It would be quite difficult facing the Pore military here. And you found a doorway that leads down. Go down. So here's an Easter egg. If you've played Chrono Trigger, you probably should recognize this. What is this? Some kind of transport? This is a reference to the... I can't think of the name of it. It's not the Gull Wing. That's something to do with 10. The Epoch from Chrono Trigger. If you talk to this beach bum here, welcome. Take it. Use it. He gives you the Pore Furnace Frame. I actually rather like that one. By the way, change your name? No. Yeah, you can change your name. I think any character with him, but we're not going to do that. I'm using default names for a reason. Okay, so we did that. Let's go up to the rooftop terrace. Push the armrest. Okay, and then we're gonna go up here. And there she is. Now, if we had been doing the route to save Kid, we could interact with this and it would be another character. But since we're not... Come on. There we go. This home sap flower is called Neophy. As it matures, it will behave just like a human. However, this Neophy is like no other. It is a powerful type with the ability to use elements. Naturally, it was I who improved it. One is able to train it if it blossoms, but a life sparkle is necessary for that. I have pinpointed the whereabouts of a live sparkle in a marsh east of Arne village. I sent some of our dragoons to retrieve it. However, none have returned. It is a shame, but I cannot allow any more loss of life. I suggest you stay away from that marsh if you wish to live. Okay, so we're going to go up here. Snag a chest. The sight scope. Why is that drawing a blank? Oh, it must be an accessory. I thought it was an item. Improves hit chance. Okay, that's fine. I might give that to Glenn, actually. Put him at 90% hit? Heck yeah. Alright, I want to say that this doesn't have anything we want. Oh my goodness, that night, you were the ones who... Kid risked her life to shield me. My father and his men have left for Fort Dragonia. I do not know exactly where he is, though. There is not a single thing I can do, except pray for their safety. I believe... Oh, that's not what I wanted. You can switch your character. I don't know if she says anything different to Glenn. Nope. Okay. So we're going to head back down to Lucia's laboratory. I don't know why their arms went out like that. We can't fight this thing yet, can we? Nope. Up it. Up it. Thank you. What is it you want? Would you like to join us? Without Pip, I really do not have anything to research. I guess the time is right. I am sure I can find some interesting research material if I tag along with you. I will join you. Lucia assimilated into your party. Okay, and we are going to temporarily add her to the party. She is Black Innate. One of the few that we get. So then, with her in the party, we should be able to... Do I need to switch to her? Grab it. Come on. Okay. Oh, where she was standing? Maybe I have to leave and come back in the room. Because I know we're supposed to be able to grab that. Otherwise it wouldn't be glowing. Okay, I cannot figure out why it will not trigger. That's irritating. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back up to the Record of Fate. Come on, open. There we go. Alright, and we're going to use the teleporter. Switch Nikki back in. Go back to the first floor. Then we're going to go left. Come on. Come on. Open the door. Alright. So this is the door we want. Demon Charm. Protection against anti-black. That'll come in handy a little later. I believe that's everything we need here. The item that we would have gotten off her desk is a silver earring. So that's that. Okay. We can't do this because that's that section. Okay. We need to go find Radius now, like Glenn suggested. So now we gotta go pick up our boat. Alright, let's board the boat. And now the world is our oyster. We can go pretty much anywhere we want now. Like if I wanted to, I could go to Sky Dragon Isle. However, there's not a lot of reason for us to go to some of these places. Like the El Nido Triangle, Marble, Sea of Eden, which is sealed. I believe this is supposed to be Water Dragon Isle. Yeah, but it looks dried up. So what we need to do is go around here. Oh, and this leads to the rest of the world, but the currents will not let us go that way. you never go there, so the whole game takes place here. So we're going to Hermit's Hideaway. Actually, I think we can sneak into Isle of the Damned first. There's a couple of things we can find in here while there's no enemies. Mixed bones. Oh man, I don't know which bone is which. I'll just connect whatever. So that's another thing for Skelly. I don't think we can go any further. Yeah, because the enemies start appearing and I think we could fight them, but I don't really have a need to be here other than to grab that, and I don't think there's anything in here. Just a crafting material. Alright. We got what was important there. So we're gonna go here. Burned out Hermit's Hideout. What on earth happened? Could Lynx have done this? That's correct. Maybe not. The correct answer is I did this under Master Lynx orders. Hello, Surge. Did you miss me? Harl, what have you done with Radius? Glenn, you're all fired up. Ooh. Tell me. Tisk tisk. Excuse me, Surge, but do you want to know why I burned this place to the ground? Tell me. Well, first of all, to teach you all a lesson. And second of all, to get rid of that geezer who lives here. He is an ally of the Acacia Dragoons, and I hear he is quite skilled. I was disappointed to see that the geezer isn't here. I wonder where he went. And one more thing, Surge. Monsieur Lynx gave me another order. That is to slow down your pursuit. Here I go. So she's not much of a challenge, and she does not count as a boss, so we don't get a star level from her. If we had Kid, we could steal an item called the Moon Glasses from her. It's still a rare drop. Unfortunately, we're not likely to get it. In there. We're gonna do. I don't think we need to use X Strike. Yeah, she's beaten. Some HP. And we got Photon Beam. You really are strong, Surge. Well, that's all the fun for today. Au revoir. Are you one of Lynx's minions? Radius, you're safe. Is that you, Glenn? It's been a while. You seem well. I am glad you are all right. Yes. Miss Riddle had informed me that Lynx and the General were heading for Fort Dragonia. I played it safe and went into hiding for a while. It looks like Lynx did pay me a visit. I'm sure the General has no idea what happened here. Lynx is the one behind all of this. I had a feeling something like this might happen. That's why I made sure to build a sturdy stronghold underground. I believe it should be intact. Lynx must be plotting something. By the way, Glenn, who are these people? Oh, they are... Well, no sense standing out here. Please come in. I see. Yes, I was once wielded a sword as a proud member of the Acacia Dragoons. Glenn's father, Garl, the blacksmith Zappa, and I used to tear up the battlefield. But that was a good 15 years ago. When Garai lost his life on the central continent, I vowed to become his son's guardian. I officially retired 4 years ago after Dario received his father's sword, the Enlanzer. I have been here ever since, living a carefree life away from the rest of the world. However, Dario is no longer with us. Life is so unpredictable. It was then that Lynx approached General Viper. He spoke of the legendary treasure, the Frozen Flame, which is able to heal all illnesses and fulfill any dream. I do not know what this man Lynx is plotting, but I believe General Viper intends to overthrow the nation of Pore with the power of this legendary jewel. Pore is a nation governed by militarism. It has brought suffering to many people on the central continent of Zenin. Perhaps the general envisions a bright and peaceful world, much like Guardia was at one time. Or he is planning to find the answer as to why we have continued to hurt and kill each other since antiquity. Ugh. In any case, I no longer wish to involve myself in any conflicts. Besides, there is no way I would want to face General Viper in battle. Young one, should you plan to engage in battle with Lynx, beware, he is a fearsome man. I suggest you rest here for the night and leave in the morning. There are many cursed spirits wandering the seas around here. Rumor has it that they attack ships and suck the souls out of humans. Hint, hint. Alright. I don't think there's any items here, so take care of yourselves. Is there... I think this is supposed to be a reference to the broken sword in Chrono Trigger, which is the Masamune. Ground is hot. Vegetation won't be able to grow here. Okay. So next point of adventure is to head right into this fog. The thick fog makes visibility near zero. Head into the fog. That would suck if they moved the ores right now, huh? Could this be the ghost ship? Well, what are we waiting for? You are right. We will not be able to navigate this fog or navigate our boat in this fog. Could this really be a ghost ship? Or I'd say a pirate ship. Who are you? Make way for Captain Fargo. You seem to be a bit young for one of Lynx's subordinates. Well, who cares? What do you want from us? That's up to you. But first things first. What is your intention? Don't play stupid. We know you're trying to get to Mount Pyre. We saw General Viper and Lynx's ships anchored nearby. Are you trying to deliver a message? Is that it? You surely don't believe that we are their allies. Huh? Are you serious? Explain yourselves. I see, so that explains why you're after Lynx. But, don't you know you're risking your lives? Don't you recognize the danger associated with Lynx? He's a monster, a cold-blooded monster, an incarnation of death. To be frank with you, we've had our share of encounters with Lynx too, but that was a long time ago. Ever since then, we had to disguise ourselves as a ghost ship. So you're going to face Lynx, eh? That's easy to say, but what are you getting at? Bring out our you-know-what. Aye, Captain Fargo. I just want to see if you youngsters can match up to the likes of Lynx. Just making sure you're not all talk. Looks like they're ready. Let's see what you can do. Alright. So we have some mana wars to beat up. Which are about the same strength as the ones we fought inside of Viper Manor. Those down. Got some HP, some capsules. Just loosening you up. Time to get serious. Polly. Now we get to beat up a big bird. Polly is red and 8, now which Nikki is blue, so that will help. If Nikki could hit. Alright, so that's that. Unfortunately, our X-Strike ability is red, so I don't know how much damage it'll do, but we'll give it a shot just because we haven't seen it yet. $91, not bad. And Nikki at least gets it weak. Surge should kill it, yep, and he got enough element built up that he can use Recover All after the fight. I could have swore that we didn't get a star level from this. Maybe it gives you one to help compensate for not doing the Hydro Marshes. Which is unfortunate. That means we don't get one of our big stat boosts. Not bad, mateys. We'll meet again, is what he said. Stronger than I expected. You got me blood boiling. I'm next. Alright, so he's blue. So our X-Strike ability should do great damage. Wow. Of course I missed. X-Strike. $211 damage. If you notice, because we have 2 pips of red on the field effect meter up in the upper left-hand corner, Nikki's attacks are actually weaker. than they were before. Because he's blue in H, so that means his strength is weakened. But that also affects Fargo, too. We'll just keep attacking. That's what I wanted to fix. Now that's smarts. Battle over. We got 2-star levels from that. How many bosses did we miss? And by miss, it's, if we had taken the path to save Kid, we would have ended up fighting 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses. So we're technically 4-star levels behind. So that's probably why it's giving these 2 to us. I'm not sure where the other ones are going to catch us up. All found a meteorite. Not bad, but keep in mind, we be pirates. What? Surge! There's a tranquilizer made from jellyfish stingers. You lubbers will sleep for a while. Well, that's that. Stick these land lubbers in the hold. Flashback. Are you alright, Serge? You don't look so well. Be on your guard. There's something going on outside. Standing watches and ain't easy. What's up with the fog today? You can't even see the water out there. I ain't scared. You were saying? Ah! Something's up. That is a skeleton. Pretty much all the enemies for this part of the game, sorry, was reading, they're all going to be black and 8. So Surge is going to do great here. You can hit 130 damage without a crit. Of HP boosts there. What are these monsters doing here? What's going on? Well, we will find out what's going on in the next episode. I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I noticed about 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed at this time, but I understand. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.